And should be officially live on this. Hello, hello. If you are watching, welcome to our Sunday. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, yes, live, and boom. Okay, so I just want to say welcome. This is our Sunday Spirituality Meets Politics, which we do every Sunday. Feel free to join us on Zoom. And if you'd like to join us on Zoom, our Zoom number is 831-7553-8434. I don't know if that's backwards on your screen or not.
No, it's fine. It's good.
It is good? Okay, on my screen it's backwards. So welcome. Our host is Dr. Heather Harder, who is an author who also ran for president many years in the spiritual world. And her first book was over 30-some years ago, and it's the story of how we are on our planet Earth and why we are on planet Earth. And it's this time, right now, what we are going through and what we're experiencing is a very incredible gift. So if you're watching this, thank you. It means you're here for a purpose and a reason. And welcome to our family tribe that we meet every week. So go ahead, Heather.
Thanks. Welcome to both our online audience and our people on Zoom, and we welcome you to join us on Zoom. The call will be broadcast for the first two sections, which is the sort of asking for protection, guidance, and truth. And then we do a visualization with the light, and we do a little bit of light work. And then we go to conversation. When we go to conversation, that is private. It is not broadcast, so that people can feel like they can be open about whatever's going on in their world. And we do usually have people from several different countries talking and sharing what's going on in their piece of the world. And then we close out. So if you want to hear the conversation, you have to join us on Zoom. If you want to listen to any of the old recordings, and we do Thursday night as well, we do a spirituality conversation that is recorded. You can go to Stacy's YouTube channel, and that's STACIE Harder, HARDER. Go to her YouTube channel, and you can watch old broadcasts of our gatherings. And then while you're there, always hit the like and the subscribe so Stacy feels happy. She likes when she gets subscribers. So with that, how do we ask for protection, guidance, and truth? Any way we want. There's no magic formula. There's no sequence of words that you have to say. Whenever you're heartfelt, whenever you're asking or knowing that you have it, you have it. So we're just going to ask for the divine protection so that nothing and no one can interfere with our conversation, with our intentions, with our energy, and that nothing can disturb us individually or collectively. And then we're also asking protection for our country, for our government, for our world, for our planet. We're all under attack now. We're in various levels of war, whether it's biochemical, or whether it's weather wars, or whether it's information wars. We are really in a struggle for finding our divine center and divine balance. And so we certainly want to ask for help to make that happen. And then also for guidance, because in many ways, we've lost our compass, both as a species and as a planet. And so asking for divine guidance just is sort of like asking for a magic GPS that takes us through our everyday life and shows us what we need to do in order to be in that place of center, that place of balance, that place of health, and to do what we need to do in order to fulfill our mission. You know, we all came to this planet for a purpose, and fulfilling that purpose is our goal. And then also to ask for truth. We have lots and lots of information coming from lots of different sources. And so we always want that truth to be dominant. How do you know if you're getting truth? You got to feel it. I can tell you I'm speaking things from my truth, of whether it's truth for you. You have to feel that in your heart. And so many people don't know what they feel like. They don't know when truth and misinformation exists because they're not used to sorting it out. So if you don't know what truth feels like in your body, and it is in our body that we feel it, whether it's your gut, your heart, um, or other body parts, then you need to do self-study until you can feel it. If you need help, let me know. Um, but we want to be able to feel truth and then let go of anything that is not truth. And with that, you tell the universe, we don't want anything that's not truth. Don't let it stick. Don't let it have an impact. We only want to understand, heal, and feel truth. So I've had many people just in this last week ask me, how do I know truth? How do I know truth? And I say, I feel it. I get that from my internal sources. I don't depend on what I get on the media. I don't depend on what I get online. I don't depend on what I get from other people. I depend on identifying truth from my heart, and it works for me. It's what I call our truth filter. And so do recognize this is your responsibility to honor, to call in, and to act on truth. Truth does no good if you get it and then you just let it sit. You got to use it. You got to take action in it. So with that, we have our protection, we have our guidance, and we have our truth. And now we do the light work. The light is extremely important. Light is a vibration, a frequency. It is the highest frequency available in all the universe. And the more we play with it, the more we become comfortable at being in and being of that light. We are light workers. We are here to use the light. We're here to make a difference with the light. So with that, if you will go to center and just allow yourself to merge with the light. The center is your happy place. It's the place where you are most connected to your divine sources, your helpers, your guides. You want to just be in that energy. And then if you will imagine a huge pillar of light in the center of your center, and then step into that light. And let the heavenly energies merge into you and through you into the earth energies. We are here to anchor heaven to earth. We do that through our light work. And right now we have a lot of beings, whether you call them people or species or aliens. I mean, it doesn't matter what you call them, whatever you feel most comfortable with. But we have a lot of beings on this planet who are here to oppose the divine plan. They're here to stir up trouble. They're here to change the environment. They're here to pollute the earth intentionally. They're here to cause trouble, much like we've seen some of the Antifa groups at various demonstrations intentionally causing trouble. It's hard to believe that people would intentionally want to screw things up, but they are. And so we want to love those people. Imagine all of those Antifa types who are opposing, who are oppositional, who are trying to screw up the atmosphere, screw up the weather, screw up the planet. We just want to love those beings. They can't win. Light always prevails. Divine plan cannot be stopped. It may be slowed slightly, but it can't be stopped. And so they're just wasting their time, but that's okay. We're just going to love them. And we have people on the planet who want to control and manipulate, dominate, influence, for both positive reasons and not so positive reasons. So we just want to love those people too, whether they're media, whether they are online influencers, whether they are business leaders or political figures. Our job is just to love them. All of those who are doing their best to influence, control, manipulate, dominate, whatever word you choose to use, we're just going to love them. And then, of course, all those who are being manipulated, being trafficked, being dominated, being influenced. Want to pump them so full of love, they become more intolerant to this manipulation. So we want to love those that manipulate, love those that are manipulated, and be grateful it's not our game. Our game is to honor each path, even if it's not a path that we would choose. We want to just love everyone's choices. This is a planet of free will. We have free will so we can experience and grow. Our job is not to determine how someone else grows. It's only just to love each person's opportunity for growth and then to maximize our own. So love them. We have many things that are written that are in print form, both online, electronically, as well as in paper pencil kind of form. I'd like you just to fill all information that's written in any form, in any language, in any way with love. When love meets love, there's a resonance. So we want to fill it with love so that resonance quickly determines whether it's false information or truth. It's not our job to change someone's mind or tell them what's right or wrong about their thinking. Our job is to love them and fill everything that's being sent to humanity with love. And of course, this planet is being host to all the different sources and forces, and we want to love the earth. In, on, and around this planet, we want to fill it with love. And then we fill the atmosphere with love. We want to fill the weather patterns with love. The mass consciousness is the unifying force that ties all humanity, all species together on this planet. Just imagine it being like a fog, a wonderful ripple that connects everyone and everything. And that we all make deposits every day into this mass consciousness, and we're all affected by this mass consciousness. Imagine just sending lots and lots of love to it and through it, and asking all the angels in heaven to empower our love and light so that the light and love and vibrational reality of that consciousness goes up and up and up, ever closer to divine perfection. And then all political leaders, whether elected, appointed, or chosen, we want to fill them all with love. Love stimulates lots of things like wisdom and truth and harmony. And our job is to love the leaders that are elected by us, appointed for us, and I mean worldwide, or who step up and act as leaders with no other support. We just love them all. And right now we have lots and lots of demonstrations going on around the planet. People who want to make a difference, people who are stepping up and raising their voices in order to make a difference. Love them all. We send love to them and through them and around them. And when two or more gather for a purpose, we want love to be there. And then universal law says whatever you send out must come back to you. It's the law. So we've been sending out this love. Now we have to open our consciousness, open our hearts, open our bodies to receive this love. The more we receive love, the more we are in a position to send love. So just let every cell of your body be transformed with this incredible energy. Let your DNA be balanced and taken to its divine perfection, restored to its original print. Let this love neutralize anything that's been added to your body that does not serve you. Let it aid your natural system's ability to repel and release any toxins or any impurities, any bacteria, any viruses. And let everything that comes in contact with you or your body be food for a higher level of thinking, a higher level of health, a higher level of prosperity. Take a deep breath. And we give permission to the angels to use this love and light in any way that serves this planet or its people. To use this light in any way that serves those who serve this planet and its people. In all things, we're grateful. So be it. And when you're ready, just take a nice, slow, deep breath, anchoring the energy and coming back to the here and now, back to the physical reality that you are. But the spiritual energy that you are is just as real and more important. It's about recognizing the greatness, the totality of who you are. And if you're online, we send you lots of love and light and invite you again to join us in the Zoom conversation. And then on Thursdays, we do a spiritual conversation that is recorded the entire time, and you're welcome to join us then too. We have a couple things coming up this week. We have a 4-week coaching program that's starting tomorrow, 6 p.m. if you'd like to be a part of that.
6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And
that
then
program, if you do join us on Thursdays, the Cosmic Conversations, Mom does the Spirit Sprinkles. So it's Akashic Records. It's anything energetically that you are needing to hear, but it can be specific to if you're looking for relationships or job. It's kind of Spirit Sprinkles on steroids. It's going to be intense, and so it'll be a lovely small group privately on Zoom, and I highly recommend it. Mom's been one of my coaches in my life for over 30 years, and I've never met someone more accurate or more in tune with anything. So I do recommend joining. It's a donation base from $111 up to $222 for the month. It's again once a week for 4 weeks starting tomorrow. And then also if you want to add in privates with it, then you can do that for $444. Then you get 20 to 30 minute weekly privates along with the coaching call as well. So,
and then
welcome.
Tuesday, we have a class at 6 p.m. Central on the meditation, but it's not just meditation. It's about the meditation and the ability to separate from your body so that you'll be ready for the next class, which is on remote viewing. So this Tuesday and next Tuesday combine to teach you the basics of remote viewing, the best we can do on Zoom, maybe and different.
Those 2 classes, you don't have to have the first one, but we do highly recommend it because it allows you to kind of work with your subconscious and superconscious mind. And so those are $22 or between 2 and 3 hours for each class. And then the remote viewing kind of goes through space time to be able to tap in to all kinds of fun stuff. And she teaches you how to do this. So if you've ever been curious about remote viewing and tapping into different timelines, it's pretty brilliant. So for $22, you can join us. I do recommend taking the other class as well because you just learn so much more. So yes.
Thank you.
And that class again, Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to email at heather@heatherharder.com, you can also message me. And I'm Stacey Harder. You can message me through YouTube and or Instagram or my website at staceyharder.com. And mother is heatherharder.com. So because of the censorship, we do a private conversation from this point on. If you'd like to join us and get in our conversation, feel free. If you have a screenshot, it'll take the picture of the Zoom number. But thank you very much for joining us. And if you are joining us, welcome, because we're in this together. So hello, Brendan.
Does somebody online have any questions or comments before we go to private conversation?
Well, we can let that know. There's a little bit of delay. So by the time you've already said the question, we'll see. A lot of our normal people aren't on tonight. So it's a smaller group than normal. So
normal people?
Well, our normal, we have our regulars. We have Slovenia, we have Canada, we have our
regulars. The regulars. We're all normal.
Well, our family. We got LA joining us. Woohoo!
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, our regulars. All right. Well, I don't see any questions.
No comments?
Delay sometimes within this.
Why don't you show them the number again, and just in case.
Okay, so if you are joining us, this is the Zoom 831-7553-8434. All right. With that being said, welcome. And again, every Thursday for free, we do Cosmic Conversations. It's a different Zoom number, but you can follow and go through back, pin me, ask me questions if you want. All right. Loads of love and live wherever you are. And thank you for joining us. And we got this. We got this. We're in this together.